So I call it the trifecta of money. Your ability to guarantee money coming in perpetuity. The first one is understanding that anything that you do needs to be in high demand. Any type of endeavor that you take on needs to be in high demand. If you want to, for example, have a gardening business, it would be very foolish for you to have it in Manhattan because the demand for it is not going to be the same as if you have outdoor, let's say Tennessee or here in the outskirts of London where there's a lot of what? Demand. Mm-hmm. So whatever you touch needs to be in high demand. I see people being like, hey, I want to start an application. I want to start the next Uber. I want to have these illusions of wealth, but they're actually traps because they're not in high demand or they are not in the second place, which is super important. You have high demand, and then up north, which is going to be my main priority, is you need to be the best. And that's where most people get caught up. Your ability to do something with the best of your abilities will determine whether you're going to be hired or not. Why? Because there's going to be competition. Where there's demand, there's competition. And you don't want to be hired for being the cheapest. You want to be hired for being the best. So most people come into a business and they don't work on their skills. They don't polish the business model. They don't enhance the business model. They don't think about what are the verticals that allow me to do this in a better way. So for example, back to very essential basic businesses, plumbing, electrician, homeschool teacher, all these things. How can you do it better than your competition? High demand, your skill set, and then finally, it needs to be, we'll call it irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. You need to be irreplaceable. We are entering an era right now where AI and social media and automation is going to start quickly taking jobs. So why would I go into copywriting when any business in the next 12 months could replace me?
I say that about people becoming doctors, robotics and AI working together.
So you need to also, this one's an alarming one because you need to be irreplaceable in what you do. So when we're starting communities, we understand the irreplaceable factor of in-person relationships. Mm-hmm. AI can't replace that. So you need to be able to build on a solid foundation. You need to be in demand, you need to be irreplaceable, and then you need to be the best at what you do. If you can do these three things, you assure yourself the ability to make money. And I don't want to give a specific business model because it applies to anything that you do.